I'm going to give you a tour of the circuit Paul Ricard, a historic circuit, of course, in France, and we're going to take a tour in the Ferrari 296. Let's jump into the sim and see how we do. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the Ferrari 296 GT3 machine, one of our new cars here at Drive Lounge, a beautiful car, very, very quick for lap times, but very difficult to wrestle. It's one of those ones you really have to drive on a knife's edge, especially at a circuit as demanding as the circuit Paul Ricard. Into turn number one, looking for the 100-metre board as your reference, or that break between the two curbs. You're down to third gear. Try not to use too much of the curbs because the Ferrari is very sensitive to it, but all about carrying that speed through and being very sensitive with the steering angle because it will throw you out. Onto the traction and onto the power as you hurdle your way towards turn number four, down to third gear at the 100-metre board as you trail brake your way in once again. Keeping it tight to the left because you don't want to wash out too much. You've really got to open up this right-hander because the exit is going to be really important. Mind the yellow social curve to either side of the track as you get the power down. Keep it tight for this long right-hander that seemingly goes on forever as you bring it to the right, swing it back for the left, flat out through this to lead you onto the straight. And now you wait as we power our way towards the chicane. Over 300 different layouts of the circuit Paul Ricard, or near enough, so it's difficult to spot your reference, but there's some nice braking boards here. You're looking around about just before the 100-metre board, down to third gear, using that curve on the left, trying to avoid this curve on the right as you then straight line the exit. This car's so sensitive to over rotation, so you've really got to be careful. As you build up the power towards this long right-hander at the end of this straight, very, very quick, not quite flat out, so you are going to need a little lift. Just at the start of this curve, ever so slightly off throttle, use the curve on the inside to help the rotation before you head into this one. Trail braking is key. Try not to let the rear snap out, but it's a long corner, so the fronts are really under a high amount of demand. Don't use too much of that curve as you slide the car around. Then you straighten up. As soon as the car's pretty nicely sort of stable, that's pretty much your braking point. Pitching in for a late apex in second gear before you build the power down. Careful of track limits, just about got away with it there, but any more and you'll be getting a telling off from the stewards. Braking at the end of the curve for the penultimate corner into third gear, just trail braking off as you throw the car sticking to the left. Braking as the car's in a straight line, late apex for the final corner, get the power down, try not to let the traction control cutting because that's going to lose you time as you accelerate towards the line for a lap, of course, of this beautiful circuit here in France. The lap time, a 2:04.821. Can you beat it? Head down to Norwich and find out.